everybody. I'm just doing a quick mic check to see if everything's working. Well, it seems to be working here. Well, it's been a long haul, and there's a lot of changes in the game. I'm now in the PTU, and everything I do from now on will be based on Death of a Spaceman. Hello, little miss, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. Anyway, as I was saying, from now on, all my gameplay, my number one priority, even in the PTU and the line, will be based on Death of a Spaceman. Okay? Now I'm the only one doing this in the game now. For obvious reasons of going forward. And as tedious and as slow as things are, it's the best way forward. Sorry about all the swinging around, because like I said, this is the way things are. I've not been able to stay on the main Discord, and my poor friend, I call him an associate, he calls me a degenerate. Don't know why. But I've got to start spending time with them. And also with private life, the grandchildren, they're a bugger. And I'm not going to be able to stay on until after 2 p.m. UK time, that's 5 hours from now. Everything's on minimum. Guess what? I've not crashed yet. So I'm hoping for the best. But the first thing I want to do, I really want to look at the hammerhead. I know it's not in game yet. I'm in gold standard, but just in case.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I've got 2 hammerhead, which is what? But then again, I have not updated my PTU. I don't usually like updating the PTU, and I have the reasons why. Because CIG gives us 15 million credits, and because of the level I test at, 15 million credits is not enough. Okay, this is for testing purposes because I'm on a very, very high level. Because I've got to buy ships, I've got to buy equipment and all these kind of things. So I need something called petty cash up to about 50 million minimum. Okay? This has got nothing to do with the lie. Because remember, I do Death of a Spaceman. If it's not going to work in the PTU, you can bet your last dollar I will not be bringing this to life, because at the end of the day, I'm only allowed to die once. But that's not the end game. Don't think that for 1 minute. A lot of changes going to happen, and I can't cover them. It's like going into a dictionary and reading every word from cover to cover and understanding, and even using AI, voice recognition, and all them kind of things to pick out the key factor. Because one topic can branch off into so many different thoughts, or whatever you want to call it, groups. So I'm going to cover gold standard first. Let's see what we have. Oh, before I do that, just let me see what's happening, what we've got in here. I will be looking at the arm Caterpillar, I'm not going to leave the hangar today, okay? I don't have the time. Oh, okay. Your Mark II's out. Oh, okay. Sometimes I see double vision, I need to double check. Well, everything there looks okay. So, at the moment, like I said, I just want to have a quick walk around the Hammerhead. When Hammerhead first came out, yeah, it was the shit. It was the beast.
Your
Okay,
vehicle has
to
been
me,
delivered to
it was
following
a crazy
location.
shit. But for a solo player, without NPCs, this ship will die a sudden death. CIG will make changes. They will bring NPCs into the game. So this ship can be used. You'll never be as good as a multiplayer. But think about it. How many years, how many months they spent building the ship. If they leave it and don't bring NPCs into the game, they lose not 50%, but 90% of their potential revenue, i.e. they're just going to go standard. But if it's down to one man flying the ship, it's not going to work. CIG can actually bring NPCs into the game now, okay, and place them on the torrents, just for the basics of the basics of the basics. Yes, everybody's going to complain, but it's going to give them time to find the loophole and everything else. They're doing it on the AI ships at the moment, which you already know, but that's not where the problem is. It's when human players get into these NPCs, then all the exploits will take place. There's a bit of stuttering on the graphics at the moment. Let's see if I can improve it. I've got to be very, very careful because I am using roster scaling, and remember we're in the PTU, and they push more frame rate, more stress than the PC in total. Under a heck of a lot of strain. Sorry, the iGPU. The streaming is actually going through the iGPU at the moment, but the gameplay is on the main GPU. So you will not be getting the quality that I'm getting. I can put it all in the main GPU, but like I said, at the end of the day, things will be changing because I have to use the iGPU in consideration because of the next chip that's coming out next year. And when testing these PCs, you cannot wait for these things to come out because it takes months to understand what the hell's going on. And by that time, your PC, your processor, your gameplay is out of date. So smoothness for me is also an important factor. Graphics not bad. I am actually in 4K at the moment. Okay. It looks rather nice. And I'm also at Orison. I really don't know what I'm looking for in the hammerhead at the moment. I just feel draft all over the place. A little bit washed out, but that's not down to CIG, that's down to me. I've now just switched on the Tobii eye tracking. A little bright on the blues, but I am in